Hey you guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to talk about all the empties, all the beauty products I went through over the last couple of months. And I'm very excited because I have a lot of skincare to talk about, some hair care, a few makeup items, but mainly skincare here today. And it says something. If I go through an entire skincare product, you can pretty much guarantee that it was a favorite for me. So we have actually some good positive things to talk about here today. So yeah, lots of favorites and lots of skincare. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also hope you guys are safe out there. I hope everybody's safe and healthy. Just like I've been doing, I'll do a little update at the end of the video about what it's been like in the hospital, what it's been like around my area. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Share down below. I want to know how you guys are doing. And yeah, just would love to hear from you guys. This is a tough time, and I know for me YouTube has definitely been an outlet. It sometimes feels frivolous talking about beauty products in this day and age with everything that's happening, but you definitely need some outlets to escape, and for me that's always been YouTube. And then of course TV, my family's been so fun. It's crazy at home but fun at the same time. TV though, oh my gosh, Ozark, we just finished the 3rd season of Ozark. Oh my gosh, mind blown. And then we just started watching Tiger King because, I mean, you just have to, right? So that's just craziness. It's entertaining, but crazy. But yeah, that's what we've been doing to keep ourselves entertained. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy Empties videos because I like watching them too, and I enjoy filming them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll just get right into it. All right, so we'll talk skincare first. I went through a lot of moisturizers and some serums. The first serum that I was gonna say flew through, but I really didn't because this bottle is huge. It's 3.3 fluid ounces. This Advanced Snail Mucin Power Essence by Catrice. Probably one of my most favorite serums out there. I will never be without this. This is so great. So snail mucin actually has natural humectants and peptides in it. So it's really great for plumping out the skin, smoothing out the skin. It makes such a difference with the overall hydration levels of my skin. It rebalances my skin. I get plumpness from this, smoothness. My skin just looks brighter and healthier. I don't know, it does wonders for my skin, and I will always repurchase this. Great buy it's available at Ulta now too, which is awesome. So yeah, overall top favorite serum. I love this. And then getting into another serum, this is the Youth or Dare serum by Tarte. This is their vitamin C serum. This is one of my favorite vitamin C's. So awesome. So this has glycolic acid in here, which is kind of unusual for a vitamin C serum, but it also has the other things that are needed to keep vitamin C stable, like the ferulic acid. It has the low pH to keep that acidic environment, to keep the vitamin C stable. It's just a great formulation, and it really just makes a difference in my skin. This is the one vitamin C that I actually noticed quick results with. You know, you can use vitamin C's and over a month or two, maybe you notice some slight brightening, but this, I don't know, almost literally a week after using this, I noticed that my skin was a little bit firmer and more glowy, just more bright. But if anything, I did notice some more firmness from this. And to be honest, I don't know whether it's most likely because there's glycolic in here, because glycolic is gonna obviously exfoliate your skin. It's gonna help to renew your skin cells and smooth everything over. So it could be the glycolic in here, but the ascorbic acid is second on the ingredient list. So I don't know, it seems like the vitamin C plays a big part in this. I love this. I love the airtight packaging. It's just great. Tarte did a great job with this. Yeah, love it. I'll repurchase that definitely. I do have the Timeless serum on the way. I placed an order with YesStyle a while ago, and obviously with everything that's going on internationally, shipping is taking a little bit longer than usual. So I will be getting into my Timeless serum bottle, which I'm very excited about. I know everybody raves about Timeless, so look for that review to come. Okay, and then let's talk about some moisturizers. Alpha Skincare, this 12% glycolic, speaking of glycolic, this AHA Moisture Cream is amazing. Alpha Skincare, I think, is one of the most underrated brands at Ulta. Prices are just so low for these actives that are high up on the ingredient list. And this cream, so it's essentially a moisturizer. I use it at the end of my routine, but you get the exfoliation factor from it, but you still get the hydration. So I don't know, somehow this cream, it balances out any irritation you would get from these chemical exfoliants, and it just renews your skin, just like the name implies, the renewal cream. It really does. It just improves the overall smoothness of my skin, and it's great. You get an immediate tingle from it, which I have to say, it's pretty intense. So if you have sensitive skin, you may get redness from it, but I don't know, I've never experienced any irritation, but I just love that it just, like I said, renews your skin. It's 12% glycolic, which is pretty high. I know the Catrice glycolic serum that I have is 7%, and that is even pretty strong. So this is pretty intense, but it does the job. It has other great ingredients in here too. Let's see what else is in here. Yeah, so many great things, and it's a short ingredient list as well. Glycolic is actually the second ingredient. There's glycol, which is a humectant, a natural moisturizer. There's a peptide in here as well. Also green tea extract. Green tea is great for brightening the skin. It's fragrance free. Great things in here, and it's $17.99. You cannot beat this. I love this. Would definitely repurchase this. I recommend that all the time. I know Angie from Hot and Flashy always talks about that brand. Let me know if you've tried anything else from them. They have a body lotion as well that has an AHA in it, so I love to try that out. But yeah, great moisturizer, just love that. All right, and then some more moisturizers. I went through 2 Verse Skin Soak moisturizers. These are great. Oh my gosh, these are one of the best buys at Target as far as their skincare goes. These have squalene in here. Squalene is a great occlusive, nice moisturizer. I just love it for my dry skin. It's a great ending to your skincare routine if you have a lot of steps in your routine, because it really seals everything in, but it really moisturizes the skin at the same time. There's red algae extract in here. There's red algae extract in here, and marine algae is like all over the skincare world right now. It's in the big name La Mer creams, but yeah, you can get it in this cheapy cream, and it's just great. Red algae is great for, it's supposed to soothe the skin and also plumps out the skin too, a nice natural humectant as well. When people ask me what the texture is like, it is very similar to the Protini cream by Drunk Elephant. It has that like gel cream texture, but it's not too light and it's not too heavy. So great if you have normal skin. I don't know, even oily skin, I feel like this would work, but I like how it's lightweight, but also enough and just rich and luxe feeling on my dry skin. Like it's just great. Love it. Another great cream for dry skin, the Milk Moisturizer by Milk Makeup. It's their vegan milk moisturizer. This also has squalene in here. It's fragrance free, a lot more rich than the Verse cream is. This is just a little bit more heavy duty and occlusive. The Verse cream spreads a little bit easier. It's a little bit more silky and emollient. This is just, I don't know, if you have super dry skin, maybe go for the Milk Moisturizer. Maybe like normal to dry, go for the Verse cream, because this is heavy duty, but it does the job. But it's heavy and it's never broken me out. Like, I don't know, it's weird. You feel like it seals everything in, but it's not pore clogging in the same sense. So I love that. And then I went through this Paula's Choice Intensive Repair Cream. This has retinol in here. This is the old packaging. I stopped using this when I was pregnant, and I recently finished this up. Great retinol moisturizer. It's really thick. This cream feels like butter on the skin. It's so just rich feeling, almost maybe a little bit even thicker than the vegan milk moisturizer, and you can feel that little sting from the retinol, but in a good way. Like, I never got any redness or flaking from this. A nice gentle retinol moisturizer. How high is retinol up in here? Oh yeah, it's actually pretty far down here, but there's so many good things in here. Wow. Paula's Choice kills it with ingredients. I'm obsessed. I'm due for another order. But there's adenosine in here. Adenosine is very soothing for the skin. That pops up in a lot of Korean skincare. Also some peptides in here, niacinamide and licorice root, both great for brightening the skin. It's awesome. If you want an introduction to retinol in your moisturizers, these are great to try because they're effective. You feel like they're actually working, but you don't get any of those irritating side effects. I love that. And then the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask by Glow Recipe. This was a nice treat, but I don't think it's worth the price. This is almost $50. It's almost like a jelly-like mask, and it has glycolic and lactic acid in here. So the claims on here, it says it's supposed to give a glowing radiance and it soften the skin, which I do feel like it softens. I notice nice moisture after using this, but the results I get from this, I don't feel like are worth the price. This is almost $50. You get your glycolic acid in here. There's also lactic acid. A little bit further down on the ingredient list, you don't get that nice tingle you usually feel from an AHA cream. I don't know, if anything, it's just a nice moisturizing mask, but a little too lightweight for my dry skin. It was a nice treat, but I don't think I would repurchase that. I enjoyed using it, but I just don't think the price justified the result. And then I went through The Ordinary's Azelaic Acid Suspension. So azelaic acid is actually a pigment inhibitor. It's great for brightening the skin if you have any post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation or melasma, sunspots. This is great for that. I actually use this as a spot treatment for my spots. It is in like a moisturizer suspension form, so you can use it as your last step in your skincare routine, but I like to spot treat with it and then apply it with a thicker moisture on top. You get that tingle from this. It feels like it's actually like breaking down the pigment. I do feel like I notice a difference with this. Now, not as much as the FAB from The Ordinary. If you want a nice lightener, skin brightener from The Ordinary, try out that serum. That is one of my favorites. I noticed pretty quick results with that serum. This took a while to actually see the results, and I started using it on my chest, and I do feel like a lot of the hyperpigmentation did lighten for my chest. So I do feel like this made a difference, and I like that it's in a moisturizer form because it does, I don't know, moisturize my skin. I'm starting to get some crepiness on my chest, and I do feel like I got some smoothness from this, probably, you know, from the moisturization. But if you're looking for a brightener for the face, maybe go for the FAB from The Ordinary. This is great for the chest because it's in a moisturizer form. You get that tingle from it. It's a pretty intense tingle too. If anything, it's kind of, it stings my skin a little bit. So I just feel like it's a little bit more intense, and my chest can handle it better than my face can. It's very intense. Sometimes I do get some redness from this, which is why I would only spot treat with it on my face, but you do get brightening from this. This stuff works, but I noticed quicker results when I use the FAB from The Ordinary. And then, what is my new favorite cleanser? I'll tell you what, if I didn't have a review channel and didn't have a couple other products on the way, I would keep repurchasing this and using this over and over again. But I want to try new products for you guys and give you my thoughts. But I love this stuff. So this cleanser is fragrance free, has great things in here. There's hemp seed oil in here, which is really just nice and soothing on the skin. And then also oat extract, another nice anti-inflammatory on the skin, really soothing. Sodium PCA. Sodium PCA is a natural component of our skin that is also a great moisturizing factor. So many great moisturizers in here. And this has such an unusual but satisfying texture. It's almost like a jelly like pudding going onto your skin, but it foams up ever so slightly. So you get that cleansing factor, but it still feels just so moisturizing and silky on the skin, but it does the job. I remember being a little leery about it when I first saw this because I squirted it out. I'm like, it's like a gel cleanser. Is this gonna be good for my dry skin? But oh my gosh, it's so soothing and velvety on the skin. It cleanses the skin without stripping the skin. I love this stuff. It clarifies at the same time, but still, like I said, doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped. It's so great. Takes off makeup. So soothing on the skin. I love it. Love it so much. It's so satisfying. This is one of my favorite cleansers for sure. So yeah, I highly recommend that. Let me know though if you guys have tried anything else from Crave. I know everybody talks about the Beach Shield. That sounds fantastic. I really want to give that one a go. So let me know because I can't get enough of that cleanser. It's great. And then the Brigio is a Be Kind, Be Gentle Matcha and Apple Replenishing Superfood Conditioner. Wow, it's a mouthful. This is awesome. This was always just such a treat to use. It smells like a straight up green apple. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It clarifies the hair. It doesn't dry out my hair. I will say though, I like their banana and coconut version a little bit better. That one feels so much, I don't know, it's definitely more nourishing than this one. So if you have normal hair, maybe go for the apple version. If you're drier, go for the coconut and banana one. Oh, that one is so good. And then one more skincare product in here. I had this Kona Eye Stick by First Aid Beauty. This actually started to dry out and shrivel up. I don't have any more of this left, but this is supposed to be a depuffer for underneath the eyes. I can never get into these depuffer balmy sticks. I don't know. I've never noticed a difference with these. I love First Aid Beauty. They're probably one of my most favorite skincare brands, but this product, I don't know. I don't think it's, as I throw it, I do not think it's worth the money. I didn't notice any depuffing from it. I got some moisturizing, but I don't know, I'd rather just use like a balmy, thicker eye cream. I've been obsessing over their Under Eye Brightener. Oh gosh, I'll link it above. It's been a game changer for me. I haven't really been wearing a lot of makeup to work, but it has that peachy tint to it, so it brightens the under eye. That's been a game changer for the under eyes for me, but that, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. All right, and then some makeup. I went through Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Foundation. This is up in there, my top 5 most favorite foundations. Such a gorgeous natural finish to this. There's a tiny bit of a dew, and it's weird because in the claims it actually says this is a matte foundation. I do not think this is matte whatsoever. It gives such a gorgeous finish to the skin. It just brings the lifeness out in your skin. Does that make sense? I don't know. It just makes your skin look healthy and smooth and just even. The perfect amount of coverage, not too full coverage where it looks like fake and cakey and just too makeup-y. It's really natural looking and it covers. So I love it. I would say it's medium, but it's definitely buildable to full, really natural. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Ugh, it's great. Love that foundation. And then the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage Concealer. one of my most favorite concealers. Love this. It's very thin and lightweight, not drying, not heavy. This reminds me so much of my beloved Urban Decay Naked Concealer that they discontinued, and they replaced with that horrible Stay Naked Concealer. That is the cakiest concealer I've ever tried, but this is very similar to that. So I will repurchase this again. And they expanded their shade range, which is very exciting. They had the most horrible shade range initially with these. I think I had one of the darkest shades, which is horrible. So yeah, that was great to see, and I just love how lightweight and moisturizing this is. It's amazing. One of my favorites. And then finally, I gave up my Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. I say gave up because I kept, this was probably way past its expiration date a couple months ago, but you know, I put it aside. I was trying to ration every last bit of this because this is one of my most favorite high-end concealers. Oh my gosh, I have concealer on the brain. One of my most favorite mascaras that's high-end, but the price of this is crazy. It's $29. So I don't think I would be repurchasing this right now. I'm going through my ABH Lash Brag, which I'm loving, but this is great if you want length. It separates and it just gives so much length to your lashes and definition. It lasts, it doesn't flake. Great mascara, just one of my favorites. So that is the end of my Empties video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, I hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Just a little update as far as where we're at today, where I live and work. So I talked about this before, but I'm a pediatric nurse. I work in the city of Philadelphia. Philadelphia County currently has 7,000 cases. When we talked last time, we were up to 5,000. So near almost 2,000 more cases. We have 131 deaths in the city right now. They're saying that Philadelphia ranks 17th in the major cities in the United States as far as cases go. So definitely not as bad as other cities. New York has been hit by far the hardest. For whatever reason, it's hitting the Northeast harder than the rest of the country. But we still seem okay. The hospitals seem, everybody that I talk to, even though there's a lot of cases, it seems pretty quiet. There's enough supplies. We're doing all these conservation efforts to try and conserve supplies. So we started wearing masks last week. We're trying to wear the same mask a couple shifts in a row, which has been going okay. It's a big difference though. Wearing a mask for 12 hours, whew, it's brutal. I mean, we all are joking that we're all gonna walk away from this with the worst acne ever, but if that's the worst thing that happens to us, then we'll take it. And gosh, you hate to complain about that when you look at these pictures of these healthcare workers in New York that are wearing trash bags, and it's like, this is a small problem that we have to wear the same mask, like totally not a big deal. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, I told everybody I'm gonna have to start bringing some skincare and putting it into the charge office. And thankfully the pediatric population still isn't being hit hard. There's only 3% of the COVID cases in PA anyway are under 18. So that's reassuring. At least we still don't know. We still have to be very careful with our kids. Keep them at home. If they're out, they really should be wearing masks, because we still don't know. They could be carrying it. We just don't know. And we listen to your local health officials, stay up to date. And yeah, I'm thinking of you guys. I hope you guys, let me know what you guys are doing down below to keep your sanity. What books are you reading? What are you watching on Netflix? I told you guys Ozark, Tiger King, and we need a new show because we're kind of in the middle of Tiger King, but I don't know, you kind of need a break from the Tiger King every so often. It's just, it's a lot. So let me know what other shows you're watching, and yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you're doing to occupy your time. My daughter loves to bake, so any easy baking recipes. We made a cake the other day. It didn't come out the best. It tasted good, but it was a little chewy. Cake, yeah, so we made a cake, and then also Muddy Buddies we made. And not that it's baking, but still an activity for a toddler, so that was fun. So let me know any easy baking recipes, just anything. I want to hear from you guys. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys.